Hey, I'm DucksAreYellow. This is Rush. Rush, say hi.
Hello, I'm Rush X.
Woo, this
Right?
is an interview. We're talking about UGC as a business.
I'm nervous.
Perfect. You got it. Crushed it. So normally for an interview, you have like one camera here, your main one, and then you have one looking at you, your face for your cut up, and then you have one looking at me for my cut up, close up. We don't have that. We just have one camera. It's there. So when we talk, we're just gonna cut it in and post and zoom in,
I hope it works.
and it's gonna be really fun.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
It's a nice day. It's been freezing in the bay. For the
Define
past...
freezing for those watching. What does freezing mean in the
Okay,
bay?
well, I was talking to somebody from New York yesterday,
sure.
and I was saying it's freezing in the bay, and I said it was 68 degrees. And they got really mad at me.
Yeah, I feel like most people would get mad
No,
at you.
I stand by what I said.
Okay,
Because-
for not Americans, 68 is this in Celsius.
Wow, it's just appeared in front of us.
I know, magic. It's crazy.
It's really cool.
Okay, all right. We have questions for you. Rush, for the camera, who are you? Why should we listen to you over anybody else?
Yeah, so I've been on the platform since I was like 8 years old. And I kind of grew up on Roblox, really. But then I made UGC because I went to RDC. Well, actually, if we're going to went a little bit further back, I started making items because of RDC.
Okay.
Like,
Why?
I saw there was like an RDC themed hat that was released. It was on Roblox Leaks for IYKYK, if you know, you know. And they released an item, and I was like, okay, I want that item, so I need to go to RDC. So then I started a dev studio. It failed. Then I made a game that did okay. Then I went to RDC.
All because you wanted to get a free RDC item.
I'm so serious. That's 100% why.
Free UGC.
For UGC.
It works.
That's kind of connected, though. That's when they announced Community UGC. I think that's what they called it. Community UGC.
Sure.
Right?
Don't remember.
It wasn't public.
I
Not
wasn't
public
here.
UGC.
I joined in 2022.
Okay. Well, this is 2019.
I wasn't born yet.
It was the Hyatt next to SFO. For those who want that. So they announced it there. Maybe like 400 people went to that RDC. I was freaking out. I was 13 years old.
Wow.
And I was going up to the devs and I was like, oh my gosh.
I want the free item.
Yeah.
I'm here for the free item.
100% what I said. And then, yeah, they announced UGC for creators, user-generated content. IYKYK.
Sure.
Then I was like obsessed with that, so I started posting on Twitter. I just tagged Roblox every time that I would, and it worked. By the way, it really worked.
So you tag them, and what, they would like respond to you?
No, they wouldn't respond.
Oh,
no.
did they like it?
No, they wouldn't.
How did it work? Well, how did it work? They didn't respond or
They
like
didn't respond,
it.
but they saw it. They saw it. I got a message 6 months later.
Oh, okay. All right.
On Dev Forum, and they said, "Do you wanna make UGC?"
And you said, I'm 13. And I want free items.
I
Yes.
said, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna make items for myself. I'm gonna copy some limiteds, but I didn't do that because it was against the.
So, Rush, how do you make UGC on the platform as a business sustainably? How can I be like you?
Yeah. How can you be like me? Well, yeah. I feel like I should start a little bit of context.
Sure.
Right. So I started with a couple low quality items
Okay.
on the platform, and they were stuff that I wanted to create, and it didn't really do well. And I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of negative comments. Am I allowed to say that?
Sure, yeah,
Yeah.
but you're stronger now before. Okay.
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
Okay.
Thicker skin because of it. But it was great because I got immediate feedback.
Yeah.
And so I was seeing what was working and what wasn't. So I think what really helped me was just seeing what stuck and listening to the community. But it took a while. Like, I was not uploading consistently, which was a problem.
So if the first step is just making what you like.
Yeah.
And fine, you get instant feedback, good or bad.
Yeah.
Like, what's the next step? You made a few things you like, but like, where do you go?
Where do you go?
from there?
I feel like you really need to build a catalog,
Okay.
right? And then you need items. You need to have, like, honestly, kind of an extensive catalog
Okay.
to do it. But
Can you define extensive? How many
Extensive,
items does
honestly,
it become?
okay,
Like when
like
is it a catalog?
a catalog, I mean, I have a couple hundred, but I think
Okay.
I
somebody.
think, I think you need like 25.
Okay. Okay, that's reasonable.
But
25.
you really, with that 25, you actually need to think about like a variety there. You
Okay.
can't just make the same item 25 times.
Okay.
In my opinion. I think there's kind of like two things you need to do. You need to like build your catalog first.
Sure.
But then you also need to manage it and need to turn it into a company, a business, really. That's how I think about it. That's how I did it. I mean, I started out with small items. I was doing random stuff. I was seeing what stuck, and then I built it, and then I turned it into a business, a brand, really, I think.
And you're going to show us how you did that.
I know.
Wow.
What? How'd you know?
So if I have 25 items as kind of like a goal,
yeah.
and I'm just kind of making stuff, how should I know if something that I make is like good enough to be made into, like to make it to the catalog, or if it's just like a draft and I should try again? Explain to me the process of what I should be thinking of if I'm wanting to expand my catalog slowly to hit that, you know, that number you said, 25.
Yeah. I want to say, like, I'm going to be honest. The issue with me and when I was making items, I was just looking at my own catalog, and I was like, oh, my items are just okay, right? Like, I'm happy with that, though. I wasn't looking at the general catalog. So
got it.
I wasn't comparing my stuff, which in this instance, I honestly feel like comparison is good. Like as you can see, honestly, like the hairstyles today that you're seeing here, they're more detailed and complicated than some of my hairstyles now. And so, like, the standard has increased.
Got it.
And so that shows that you have to do better. I have to do better.
So basically what you're saying is that you know that something can make it to the catalog, your personal catalog, if you can compare its quality to other things on the marketplace that are selling.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily selling like as much, but the marketplace kind of sets a quality bar that shows what your items need to be in order to be competitive.
Yeah. And there's two things to think about with quality. There's like the first thing, which is texture quality, and then also model quality.
Okay.
So I actually have a great example here. So we're Crush, which is a virtual streetwear brand.
Yeah.
Virtual and real world.
Of course. Virtual and real world. Are you wearing any merch right now?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
What a missed opportunity.
I know.
Put it on the screen. Wow. You just released a bag.
Okay, yeah. So I just released a bag. People think of us as a realistic brand. And so what you're seeing here is there's the texture on the left and then the model on the right. And the texture, if you can kind of like get into details there, you're seeing like the actual scruffs on the metal. Maybe there's folds in the texture there. So you're just like seeing realistic things on that actual bag. And so like that was really conscious for us. Like we wanted that to look as realistic as possible there. And then if you're looking on the actual bag, it's not symmetrical, right? Like you're actually seeing like dents in it. It looks really weird if it's just like perfectly fit on the body because that's not real. So it's like, okay, let's think about physics of it. Let me think about if I put like a big weight in this bag. Where would it fall? Maybe at the top it would go down, which you can kind of see here. It goes down. I would say there's definitely consistency on the catalog.
Yeah.
There is like a certain bar.
Yeah.
And you're going to consistently see that bar on like almost every item that you're seeing on the catalog. And that's what we try to do. There's this one creator who I'm kind of obsessed with, Genk Roko.
Okay.
And they make really, really good items on the catalog. And honestly, always the inspiration, because that was like one of the first creators to make really realistic items on the catalog. And that was my bar. And so I always had that bar. And so I was like trying to emulate those items when I was creating.
Yeah.
Well, to be clear here, though, you all should be conscious about copying.
Yeah. Put your own spin. Don't be derivative.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Blah,
Okay,
blah, blah.
cool. Fine. It's always good to have heroes to look up to and to take inspiration from and to know that you're progressing in that right direction as you're seeing your catalog improve and grow over time. So now they know what it means to be good, which is basically look at a hero on the marketplace, see somebody whose stuff you like, and then try to reach their quality bar. How do you know what to make?
Yeah, I think it's a mix of both what you love doing and also what's trending on the catalog. So I always look at something called, it used to be called BSPD, Best Selling Past Day.
Okay.
Now it's Most Popular Past Day.
Ah.
I think the most important thing when you're looking on this is like looking at consistent trends. So things that you're always seeing. I always look at most popular past week sometimes too. So I'm on this page right now. I'm just scrolling down and I'm just going to look, okay, faces like this seem pretty popular. So maybe I really like making faces. Maybe I'm going to do that. So you should be conscious about like what you enjoy doing too.
Yeah.
Obviously the elephant in the room here is messy hair. That's really popular. Maybe I should make my own spin on messy hair. Or there's a skateboard. So maybe I should make more skateboards, like my own style of skateboard. So it's really like looking at this catalog. Oh, headphones. Headphones is like an evergreen trend. Sunglasses. All these things. Maybe I should move into that. It's thinking about like what you love doing, what you love making, and then building off of those past trends, like messy hair.
So if we had to combine all of them together, it would be find a hero who's making stuff that you like, and you're like, I love you.
Yeah.
That's your quality bar.
Yes.
Maybe not necessarily subject matter bar, but like quality style bar.
Yeah.
And then you go on into the marketplace, you see what's trending, you see what's important, and then you take that objective data of, hey, this is obviously selling, and then you compare that to what you personally like.
Yes.
And what you personally are interested in.
Yeah.
And those three things together can go and be a solid indicator
Perfect.
of what you make next.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
I would say so.
Nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
You got it.
With that being said, though, say that, I have 2 items, 25 is kind of my goal, and I have those 3 things, but what if they don't go together? So like based on your example, right, there's hair, a skateboard, and there's glasses. Do those go together? If I make 25 individual items that in isolation make sense for trending, but then they don't go together, is that okay? Does that still a good catalog? Or like...
I think when I said earlier, where it's just like looking at, a skateboard, messy hair, headphones, you can just think about that more broadly though. Like that's all streetwear. You should be conscious that it's not like replicating items. It's not replicating like a type of item, but it's replicating like the style of the items.
Got it. So instead of hello wind, so instead of looking at like hair, glasses, skateboard, you maybe try to see if you can determine if those 3 things are saying something bigger, which is streetwear.
Yeah.
And then you kind of, you take the whisper of what you think these interconnected things are and make an item based off that.
Yeah, because you'll see like messy hair. You have to create a masculine messy hairstyle. You can make a feminine messy hairstyle.
Sure.
You can add headphones to it, make it more streetwear, add a logo to it. There's so many different things that you can take it. And that's what I think makes it successful. It's not like replicating an item. It's like replicating a trend, a style.
Okay, so say I have 25 items, and they're all of a good quality, and I like all of them, and I found success, and I found the thematic trends and stuff. Like, cool. What's the business side of things, right?
I'm so conscious about pricing.
Okay.
That's the first thing.
Pricing, number 1.
The first thing I'm always like, okay, when I'm releasing this item, what am I going to price it at?
Okay.
And it depends on what type of item. So if I'm doing like a major release that I really believe in, I'm going to do 1 free item. So it gets hype for it. That's not like necessary always.
Okay. Good strat. So like 1 single item?
Yeah, 1 of the recolors of it. And it usually sells for higher too, so it like makes the other ones more successful.
Okay.
And then also if I feel like it's a high-end like luxury item.
Luxury.
Then I would price it more.
Sure.
But I'm almost always pricing at the price floor.
Okay.
Always price floor.
Because
everybody's comparing themselves.
You don't want to get price cut.
You want to get yeah. You want to get price cut. Duh.
Set you up.
Yeah.
Should you be thinking about being price cut or undercut?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
It's happened to me 20 times.
Okay. So price floor.
100%.
Okay. So real quick, since we're talking about business and strategy, can you cover free, limited, and regular? I see those words a lot.
Yeah.
Part of strategy, like define some terms in case people don't know.
Yeah. Okay, well, so there's like 2 different types of ways of releasing an item.
Okay.
There's limited quantity.
Okay.
And then there's unlimited quantity. It's like we call that a regular item.
Okay.
Limiteds are a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
So free items, they have to be limited.
Okay.
Always limited quantity.
Okay.
The creator selects how much there can be released.
Gotcha.
And then they're paying per quantity.
Interesting. So if I want to have 1,000 free giveaways, I'm paying that upload fee 1,000 times.
Yes.
For free. So it's a cost to me.
Yes. It's
Got
cost
it.
to you.
Interesting.
Okay, so now regular is just, your basic item.
Yeah.
Or more evergreen items. I think things that you're just seeing on the catalog constantly, because if you think everybody on Roblox would wear it, why would you limit yourself to how many sales you could get?
Interesting. So it's not as niche. It has kind of like a broader appeal.
That's why I do like a weird recolor for a limited, because it's cooler and it's not something everybody's going to buy.
Gotcha.
Not everybody's taste.
Okay, so that's pricing, but I feel like that's already kind of brushing up into like marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking social media or are we talking like...
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, to think about all levels of marketing.
Sure.
There's social media. There's like limiteds, releases. There's Discord. There's like maybe collaborating with YouTubers.
Sure.
I think it's really hard to translate sales from Twitter to Roblox.
So a viral short or a bunch of engagement on Twitter doesn't necessarily translate to sales on Roblox.
Yeah.
Okay. So if that's not consistent, how would you market it then? Like if social media is like, kind of, and it's not, but it's not consistent funnel. Like what do you do for marketing strategy?
I feel like I build a community. So I have like communities on Roblox. I've got communities on Discord and Twitter. So I am posting it on those. So I'm trying to get like a user base to keep coming back.
Yeah.
Maybe looking. So I think it's more building a culture around you rather than marketing individual items.
So would it be fair to say that if it's difficult to translate sales from social media to purchases on Roblox, but say it does well and you get a bunch of engagement, the value is growing that community?
Yeah.
So returning customers is more of your bread and butter and making them happy and that existing community.
Yeah.
Less so, of course, still important, less so than trying to convert and get like new customers.
Yeah. I mean, it's a mix.
It's both. It has to be both.
It has
right?
to be both. It is
but
both.
Yet it sounds like the weighting of like
Yeah.
what you're thinking of.
But the most loud customers are usually the most right.
Tell me
don't
more.
know if I.
Tell
Okay.
me more.
This is so complicated. I don't know. I think that when I post on Twitter and I get a community and they give me feedback,
Sure.
it usually has worked for me.
Okay.
And that community is the people that are like purchasing my stuff. So
Yeah.
if they are buying a lot of my hairstyles or they're buying a lot of my streetwear, then it's working with them, and then I'm gonna just keep building it. They also just like help me ideate too. Like I can give them my stuff and show them if it's bad, and they'll tell me immediately. So it's like a supportive audience that's like gonna give me feedback before I have to go through this giant process of releasing something.
So it sounds like you need to listen to your community.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
That's
Done.
That's a good thing to do. Listen to your community.
Yeah. I will say you should be conscious though when you're building this community.
Sure.
Right? They're buying your stuff because they know you.
Yeah.
But they don't like seeing your name on it always.
So they like you, but like not that much.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Like call back IYKYK, right? You don't need to show that you've got this brand name.
Sure.
People just know it.
Got it.
Like you can tell that's a Rush hairstyle. It doesn't have Rush on it.
You don't have to like literally put your name, spell
No.
your name in hair.
No.
And
Yeah.
make sure that you have like some signature in every single thing you make.
Yeah, you don't have to combine somebody named Christopher and Rush to create a brand called Crush and then put that on an item. Like,
Sure.
what do you...
Yeah.
That would be so
That would be
stupid.
silly. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yes,
Is
yeah.
that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, but honestly, we are very conscious about our branding
Sure.
for Crush. You can tell it's our item, I feel like, because of our quality.
Yeah. Sounds like moral of the story is to be conscientious of how like almost like fourth wall breaky like you are with your brand,
Yeah.
putting yourself out there,
Yeah.
putting your face on it, so
Yeah.
to speak. And really kind of keeping the community first,
Yeah.
instead of trying, any ego getting in there, being
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
my new thing, and
Yeah.
So let's say I've been doing this for a while, and I have some wins, I have some losses,
Yeah.
but how can I, look at my analytics and figure out what's next for me and my catalog?
Yeah.
So instead of, I could just go and see what's selling number one. Oh, great, item number two did like 1 million. I'm gonna make a bunch of item number twos. Sure, but like, there's a lot of information for the analytics, and I feel like it can be overwhelming and not know what to do with it.
Well, yeah, you're starting right. You're looking at your relevance. You're
Sure.
seeing high level what's doing well. But then you want to go into your creator page, and I've actually got it pulled up here.
Okay.
And so what I did here is that this item was released about a year ago.
Okay.
And it was consistently doing just okay. And I was like, okay, well, I'm upset about that. What do I do? I went around and I just changed the name of it.
That's it.
That's it. It literally actually just started to do well right after that, as you can see on this graph. But that's not like the main thing you should look at. It's more like, okay, it picked up at a certain period of time. Why did it pick up then?
Got it.
Right? So it picked up here because of the name change. But that's happened to me before for like a normal hairstyle.
Interesting.
Where it's picked up at a certain period of time. So maybe people are more interested in male hairstyles now. So it's looking at the data, and now it's looking, okay, well, gender, this makes sense to me. I think you should look at your gender.
Sure.
Okay, if you're seeing male is really dominated, maybe that's a great audience that I'm connecting with.
Yep.
Maybe make more masculine items.
Gotcha.
Really interesting here, 18 plus. That's actually the biggest category that I have. There's also cool here. Marketplace, 84% is sold in the marketplace. That's just the regular Roblox catalog.
Gotcha.
And then inexperienced is 15%.
And then is that just your home store, or is that like, do you have an experience?
So
that
if
sells
you
your
look here,
stuff?
it's catalog avatar creator.
Gotcha.
I get a ton of sales from catalog avatar creator. There are some items that I think it has up to 40% of my sales
Wow.
are from just catalog avatar creator.
Shoot.
If it's doing well there, then that means that like people are pairing outfits with it.
Got it. So if you look at, July 8th to July 14th.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Trash. Right? Like, how did you know to even think that, hey, maybe I should change the name?
Well, I really believed in this item when I first released it.
Okay.
And it was so upsetting to see that it failed. And I was like, it was originally titled Surfer Boy Hair.
Okay.
And, I found a Surfer Boy Hair on Pinterest.
Yeah.
And that was like a trend that I thought would do well. And
Mhm.
it clearly didn't. I didn't keep doing that. I didn't keep naming it. But honestly, it was weird. I looked at what was trending at the time.
Mm.
I just thought about pop culture references.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, K-pop stuff is pretty trendy right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I should rename it to that. And that's what I did here. But I think it's more broad, like when you're seeing different items do well and you're seeing spikes and graphs, it's trying to interpret why. So it's maybe, okay, well, this green item is doing well. You know what? I just saw this new movie released, and it's probably doing well because it looks kind of like that. It didn't mean to look like that, but now it does. And now people are noticing it.
Gotcha.
Maybe I should make more of those.
Yeah.
So it's not just thinking about like what's doing, it's being conscious about that. Because there will sometimes be where like an item out of the blue does really well, and then someone sends me a TikTok with 2 million likes that has my hairstyle in it.
So it sounds like the big takeaway here is that even if it might feel this way, your work is never in a vacuum.
Yeah.
The fact that your stuff is on Roblox and there's trends and things that are waning and gaining in popularity, that, you know, just be aware of the broader environment that you're in.
Yeah.
So I have this portfolio.
Yeah.
And it's great. I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
I think it's my best work.
Yeah.
And I want to, you know, get some brand partnerships, or I want to figure out, you know, expand my reach maybe beyond the platform, or like, you know, I make really cool stuff on Roblox. I want more people to know this, and I want like, you know, make stuff where you're like, where do I show this portfolio to people and to who?
Yeah, it's going back to that marketing thing. It's posting on social media. That's like bare minimum.
Sure.
It's telling people what you have. It's a link to your portfolio on your social media accounts.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
Sure.
And then after that, maybe you're invited to RDC. Go to RDC. Go to the brand partnerships booth. That's a whole team at Roblox. I'm interning on the team.
Plug.
The brand partnerships team.
Brand
this
partnerships
summer,
team.
They love working with creators. Like that's our whole job, is connecting creators with brands. So it's just giving your portfolio, your information to them and saying, hey, if you need me, let me know. Here's my portfolio. Easy, done. And then
that's like once a year, literally baked
once a
in.
year. Yeah.
Once a year, you can go to RDC, and there's a dedicated Roblox team where you can give them their portfolio, and the whole job is to bridge you to brands.
Yeah, for sure.
And then maybe, you know, if you cold email people and spam it out, you can get something else, but at least you have that RDC plug.
Yeah. And it's also easier to convince brands that you have a community, like we talked about earlier.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, because, you know, in this, you know, you have a catalog, you have a store, you have like hard data to show that you can make stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, person walking through our shot. All right, well, it's on the video. Nice. Any closing remarks?
Any closing remarks? Have fun with it.
To them.
Have fun with what you're creating and do things that you love. Don't
what?
Don't get too conscious about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, just enjoy what you're doing. I think that's the main thing.
Relax.
Right? Is that some good last words?
Yeah, have fun.
Have fun with it. Make what you love. And the more you make, the better you do.
Love, love, love. Watch this video 5 times. It'll do great.
Yeah.
See you. Say bye.
Bye.